Kick a Touchdown Sports.
What's up, everyone? This is Kick a Touchdown Sports. I'm Bill White. With me, as always, Joe White, Therese Verrett. It is week 4 of the NFL season. We are going to be going over all the games this week. We got a little bit of, we're going to give our locks, and we're going to be talking about a little bit of fantasy going into it. So,
helpful hints.
Some helpful hints because we got coronavirus running rampant through the locker rooms. Cam Newton's out. Gone.
Who else is going to be going?
Who else knows? Who knows what's going on? But we're going to do what we know. And
Tannehill's not playing. Steelers ain't playing.
yeah, no Derrick Henry, no James Conner. Who are we starting? It's kind of crazy right now.
Big question mark.
Big question mark. Good big week for fantasy.
Oh yeah, we got replacements for you.
Yeah.
We got some replacements.
We got some help.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do anyway. But let's get right into it. We're going to start with some of the games this week. And we're going to actually start with Therese's Lock of the Week.
Yeah.
Saints. Believe it or not, Therese's Lock of the Week is the Saints,
The Saints.
over the
Wow.
Lions. Saints are favored by 3 points. Therese, tell me why the Saints are going to beat the Lions.
Because we got Drew Brees. That's it.
Oh my God.
Drew Brees.
Every week with the Drew Brees.
Drew Brees will have his Hall of Fame game today. Well, not today. Well, this week. And you know, it's just I feel like we're due to have a good game.
You do.
You do.
Was that the logic
We
again
do
this
this.
week?
We do this. Yeah, why you guys gonna win?
Like,
Fucking we're due.
we do.
Man.
What do you think?
What do you want from me?
Let Drew Brees catch up to the new receivers without Mike Thomas. That's like a big loss for him. So he's having trouble adjusting. Like, granted, he's still Drew Brees, but Mike Thomas is such a big part of our offense. It's like he's gone now. We don't have a tight end.
Yeah, Cook's out this week.
Cooks is out this week.
Yeah.
So he has to like try to give Emmanuel Sanders some look, Traquan Smith some looks. So it's tough.
Yeah, give Kamara the ball, the
But
backfield.
I still think we can beat Detroit.
That's the thing. You're playing. The Saints are playing Detroit, so that
Yeah.
helps.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But Detroit's 1-0 coming into this week.
Ah.
They just beat the Cardinals.
And they almost beat.
Yeah.
Was it the Bears week 1? Then Swift dropped a touchdown
Yes.
in the end zone,
Yeah.
so they could easily be 2-1.
I think you're underestimating the Detroit
I
Lions
am,
now.
I am, but I love the Saints.
Yeah, that's a given.
I
Okay,
just
what is
love
good?
the Saints.
All right, moving on. This is why I think
Moving
the
on.
Saints are not gonna win.
Who are you taking?
I'm not taking the Saints. Okay,
Are you taking the Lions?
I'm taking the Lions.
All right, I'm gonna start writing down who we
Yeah,
take.
and the reason why I'm gonna take the Lions, they just showed that they're a decent enough football team to beat the Cardinals. I was very high on the Cardinals,
Yeah.
and the Lions played fairly well. Okay, now
Yeah.
they're gonna come into a beat down Saints who they're basically dragging themselves into this week. I have
we're
no
not.
faith. Okay, you got Alvin Kamara, right? He can go off.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? Drew Brees, he has to be fairly serviceable. And then who else? You just named off everyone you got. Emmanuel Sanders doesn't show up lately. Jared Cook's hurt, maybe Corona, who knows? Then Michael Thomas is out. Like,
Traquan Smith might have a great game this
who?
week. Traquan
Okay, that's why I'm taking the
Smith.
Detroit Lions right
Yeah.
there. They're a sneaky pick this week.
All right, I think that you talked me into taking the Lions.
There
I'm
we
going with
go.
the Lions too.
Stop it.
Come on.
Stop
That was
it.
easy.
You
That's
believe in
easy.
Stafford?
I'm taking
Come
it.
on,
I'm writing
man.
it down right here. So yeah, I
They're
disagree.
wrong. They're wrong, America.
Kenny Galladay's healthy.
Yeah, but we got Drew Brees.
Okay, it's good. Okay. All right.
Brees.
Drew Brees.
Who that? Who that?
Maybe the Lions. Who knows? We'll see.
Possibly the motorcycle.
Stop it.
We'll get right into it with Joe's Lock of the Week.
Bum bum bum.
You got the Dallas Cowboys, who are favored by 4 points over the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
Tell me why you got the Dallas Cowboys beating the Browns this week.
The Cowboys' offense is looking really well.
They are.
Looking
Dak
really
Prescott is
good.
looking good.
Dak Prescott, if they gotta give Zeke the ball more,
Yeah.
if they can do that, and the Browns, they're a running team, right? That's
Yeah.
what they've shown, right? Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt, he's got a groin injury right
You got
now.
good running backs.
He's probably gonna start. But you got Nick Chubb, you got Kareem Hunt, you got all the wide receivers we know about. I'm taking Dallas to cover that because I saw a stat where it's the going into a road game.
Yeah.
The Browns have yet to cover. They're 0-7 or something like that to
Yeesh.
cover. Yeah. So they're just patterns show that the Browns aren't going to cover this, but also I think the Cowboys are just a better team. They got Baker Mayfield, and I hate
I
him.
agree.
He's trash.
He stinks.
These are the Browns.
100% agree.
The
Yeah,
Browns are showing
yeah.
up to this is a big game, right?
Yeah.
And what happens with Baker Mayfield in big games?
He shrinks.
Yep.
Garbage.
He's not very good.
And
Not
that's why.
in small games too. So
He's just a trash player.
he's not good. He's not.
Wasting Odell Beckham.
He is.
He's wasting.
How does
You're
that
in
feel?
Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Like he's wasting Hall of Fame
Who's
talent.
the tight end they have?
They have
Austin
Njoku,
Hooper.
they have
Austin Hooper.
Yeah, he was
We're
good
just
with
wasting
Matt
all of
Ryan
them.
when he got a real quarterback.
Yeah.
He's good.
You can't blame the coach anymore. You can't after this is his third coach. You can't blame the coach anymore.
It's you, bro.
It's you.
You fucking suck.
So that's why I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm taking the Cowboys also.
I feel good
taking
doing
the
it.
Cowboys too.
Yeah.
All right.
Big Dak. Big on Dak.
Yeah.
I like Dak.
I was down on
I
Dak.
do too.
I was down
I
on
was
Dak.
big on Dak this year.
I'm big
Yeah.
on Dak.
I know he has to play for the contract he wants.
Oh,
He has to.
He
Yeah.
wants
like
he wants the Brinks
Rodgers,
truck.
Pat
No, he wants
Mahomes
Russell
money.
Wilson. Yeah,
He does. He wants it. He thinks
Like,
he is, and I mean,
I don't
he's right.
knock
Right
it,
now, he's right there.
But
Yeah.
you could want something. Don't mean you actually are that. Like, he's
But
not a Pat Mahomes.
Is he not showing
But
you that
right
he's,
now-
he's not Pat Holmes?
Right now, though,
He
he's
is-
playing like he's
You know
in
what he
that
is?
class of quarterback.
He is
Yeah.
Matt Stafford.
No.
No,
That's
come
what
on,
he
no.
is. He
No,
is
no.
Matt
No,
Stafford.
Dak Prescott can make plays.
Yeah, he's a poor man's Russell Wilson right now, and I take that.
Matt Stafford's just like Drew Bledsoe back there. He can fire it, you know what I mean? But he's
Yeah.
just like a scarecrow waiting to get hit. And
Dak
he's-
Prescott had 3 rushing touchdowns. I think it was
Dak
last week. or the week
yeah.
before. Like he's using his legs in the red
Yeah.
zone, and
No,
that's
I'm saying in the sense of like he's all stats. I think that's what Dak is until a big moment comes and he
Yeah,
falls.
well,
I
he
think
needs to show
that's what
us.
Stafford is. He's been all stats.
yeah.
I
Hall of
agree with
Fame
that.
stats.
But I think
You're right.
I think
You're
Dak
right.
is playing this year. This is the year he's gonna break through and at
His
least.
I hope
trajectory
so. I
is
hope
looking
so.
good.
I
Yeah.
like Dak. I really do.
I do too.
Dakota.
And he wants that, like you said, he wants that money. He
Yeah.
wants to prove that he's Russell Wilson and Pat Mahomes and
Yeah.
those
But
guys.
you know what they have though that he doesn't.
A Super Bowl.
Super Bowl playoff
Yeah.
success
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
But here's a Super Bowl. Like the offense is a Super Bowl offense, right? The offensive line's great. The wide receivers are great. The running backs, Ezekiel fucking Elliott.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, they have no excuse.
None.
They have
None.
no excuse unless their defense gives up a lot.
Their
of points.
secondary's
Trash.
hurting. You know, they could
Yeah.
use a safety like Earl Thomas.
That's actually, do you know what though? Now I'm just thinking about their defense is the reason why they're not undefeated right now. The Cowboys score points.
They score points like the
They do.
Falcons.
Dak
They score points.
Prescott's doing his thing.
Mhm.
Zeke's
He is.
doing his thing. The receivers are catching the ball.
Yeah.
The defense stinks.
So I'm good with the Cowboys this week.
Yeah. So they're playing the Browns. The Browns are worse.
I'd never bet on the Browns.
So I'm also taking the Cowboys.
Never bet on the Browns.
No.
Never.
Fuck
Never.
Baker Mayfield.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
But yeah.
This is a family show, Therese.
No, it's not.
This is.
Fuck Baker Mayfield.
Whoa.
I
Jesus.
told Georgia not to watch it. It's
Yeah.
not a family show. Turn that-
He's on the show. He's the lead-in.
I know, but you shouldn't watch
You
it.
shouldn't watch
No,
it.
it's
Therese
not
is
for kids.
swearing nonstop.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ridiculous.
All right, what else we got?
My lock of the week.
Bum,
Dun,
bum,
dun, 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 dun.
Bum.
I got the Los Angeles Rams are favored by 13.5 points against the New York Football Giants.
That's a lot of points.
That tells me that it's very lopsided,
Yeah.
which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we know, the Giants are terrible. The Rams have been pretty good. So it's just easy to me. It's just when I see a big spread like that, that means just take the favorite because it's going to be worse. They're going to win by like 28 points.
Yeah. I mean, the Rams they're looking good. What are they? 3-1,
2-1.
2-1, and the Giants look terrible. They look
Yeah.
garbage. I
And
can't
their
bet
best
against
players
that.
hurt,
Yeah.
and the defense stinks. And I mean, Danny Dimes doesn't have a fucking snowball
He's
chance
showing you
in
nothing.
God's neighbor's house. But so it's just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
that's a
just the
good bet.
Rams. Rams are it. That's it. Take all your money, double it, send it to your bookie. Take the Rams over the Giants. They stink.
I'm just so nervous about those
Walk
points.
it in.
That's so many points.
Walk it in.
Terrence, that's a lot of points.
Throw away the key.
That's nearly 2 touchdowns. That's 2 touchdowns, missing an extra point. Like that's.
You know who I picked?
I know who you picked.
Oh
the
my
Saints.
God. No, he's gonna
Wait, here we go. You're gonna take the Giants, huh?
Yeah,
I picked the motherfucking Giants
Oh, that's wrong.
to
I'm gonna
win
write
outright.
to win outright.
Oh, not in the cover.
To win
I mean, I can see the Rams. Like if
You
they
could
win
take
by
the spread.
13.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take to win outright.
All right. Well, I'm
Wow.
just either way.
What
I
is
think
you'll be right.
I think Danny Dimes is gonna show up this week and shock the Rams. I think they're gonna underestimate him. And I think he wants to prove to Jalen Ramsey
No.
he's not trash.
They're
It's
gonna
like,
have to bring a spatula. They need to bring a spatula to the game because Aaron Donald's gonna smush Danny
He's gonna
Dimes. He's
beat
gonna
the
be
hell
a
out of
dime.
Yeah.
He'll be a damn
You
dime.
ever put a
after the
dime
ball.
on a railroad track and watch
Yeah.
a train run
Yeah,
over
you
it?
do that.
That's what the train's
You go,
gonna
it's
do.
hot if you touch it.
I like Aaron Donald a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm still picking the
And
Giants.
Jalen Ramsey, and
So
they're just gonna
outright
smoke them.
win out.
You're wrong.
Right.
Some of your predictions are like have a little bit of
they're-
like
they're like extraordinarily good.
no.
I know. I
You picked
They are.
the fucking Jets to beat the 49ers
And
outright.
they would have.
And they won. Oh my God.
If they had just
Well,
scored more.
No.
God didn't want it to happen.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
Hey,
take the Rams.
I'm not arguing with God.
Exactly.
Win me out of this. All right. I'm gonna take the Rams on this one.
Okay.
I just can't.
Good pick.
The thing that scares me is so many points. It's a lot of points, but I'm going with the
I
Rams.
gotta start keeping better track of this. Where
Yeah,
how-
the continuity.
How
Yeah.
great my picks are. America.
on the midweek show, tune into the midweek show. I'm gonna have grades for over the last
A+
God.
over
season,
here.
this past
A+.
season.
Let's just move on.
Yeah. Next game. We got the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, my team.
3.5 point favorites against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
That's your team. Tell me why. Or who do you think is gonna win the game? Who you got? Cardinals 3.5 over the Panthers.
This is a tough one to pick because Carolina Panthers haven't because they lost McCaffrey, so they really haven't shown you what they are without McCaffrey. They looked better last week, right? You know, Teddy Bridgewater gave you a Teddy Bridgewater game. Mike Davis was decent. Like, they were decent, right? I just, as long as DeAndre Hopkins is playing, which I think he's gonna, but he's a game time decision.
Game
But
time
they
decision.
said they're gonna leave it up to him to decide. He's only missed 2 games in his career,
He'll
so
play.
I'm gonna
He'll
say he's
play.
probably gonna play. If that's the case, I'm taking Arizona to cover.
In Arizona.
Arizona's a better team.
Yeah.
It's a better team.
Torres, how do you feel about that?
I like Arizona.
Damn.
I'm not a big Teddy Bridgewater guy.
He does what he does.
Yeah, but I'm
It's not a lot.
He's a backup quarterback. Like,
Yeah.
that's what he
Wow.
is. He's a backup.
Yeah.
Like, he shouldn't. Like, I'm not mad at him that he started. He got paid. Good for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He helped the Saints out a lot last year.
It's all
but
about the Saints.
that team is built for Christian McCaffrey, not Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, I'm taking Teddy Bridgewater just because you said that. That's the only reason.
Carolina Bridgewater.
Stop it.
I don't know, man.
No, because I think that the Panthers are good enough to keep it close and good enough to win it. I think it's possible. I think they can at least cover. I think they can at least cover.
3.5.
3.5.
It's just a field goal game, you think?
I think it may go overtime. Seems like that kind of game.
Yeah. If Kyle Murray can get loose, which I think he's due.
Kyler lights them up.
I do too.
42-28, if that.
Wow, it's a big
I
number.
think Kyler
You're
lights them up.
crazy.
I think
You're
he lights
crazy.
them up.
I do think they have a big game. I think I think the Cardinals' offense is going to look sharp.
Yeah.
After losing to the Lions like that,
Yeah.
you got to reevaluate what you find to be like a good week of practice, and I think they've done that this week. As long as no Corona sleeps into the Arizona's locker room.
Yeah, it's been looking rough out
You never
there.
know.
A lot of
Been
Rona,
looking
A
rough
lot of
out
runner
there.
running
a
around.
lot of Carolina Ronas.
Ugh.
Ugh,
This makes me sick.
nasty.
Next game. Baltimore Ravens are favored by 2 touchdowns, 14 points over the Washington football team.
Oh man, that's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
You got the football team?
Take a
Yeah.
football team?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right
Fucking
down.
not.
No,
Oh
just
my
kidding.
I'm
god.
taking the Ravens. They might win
Yeah.
by 28. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're gonna smoke them.
I think Lamar bounces back.
I think take
Crazy from that Chiefs.
I would start anybody on the Baltimore.
Yeah.
That you can start if you have anyone.
Yeah.
Start them.
Yeah,
I would say so.
They're gonna
J.K.
run loose.
Dobbins.
Especially with a lot of like holes in running back this week with like
Yeah.
James Conner and Derrick Henry and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
You got J.K.
McCaffrey's out
Dobbins, Mark Ingram.
Barkley's out. There's everyone's on.
McCaffrey's out.
Dobbins might be a good fill-in if you're out more if he's on the waiver.
He's been kind of trending in a purgatory manner. Like
Yeah, because week 1 he had 2 touchdowns. So,
Bar
but he
was
didn't
up
have a
here.
lot of points. He didn't have a lot of yards. Though.
No,
Week 2, I mean, yeah, he didn't do much.
he's been giving me like I have one of my teams. I'm getting like 7 points, 8 points. Like,
Yeah, he gets a few catches here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but fuck it. There's so many holes in running back, and
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think J.K. Dobbins has a good week because it's the Washington football team. And
Yeah.
after you get embarrassed on Monday night by the Patrick Mahomeses,
Yeah,
You-
he got
you-
something to prove. Lamar Jackson has something to prove.
he
to
himself has something to
Baltimore.
prove. He had like
Yeah.
what 97 passing
He had
yards.
something bad.
Terrible.
35 in the first half.
Terrible.
35 passing yards.
He won the MVP.
And that's the Chiefs' defense. It's not the Patrick Mahomes rushing up the middle. It's Lamar Jackson versus the Chiefs' defense, and he
Yeah.
looked
I
terrible.
don't know, like I said last week, I think it's a lot of pressure. Like, yo, that's Pete Mahomes over there. He's gonna
Yeah.
score.
Yeah,
We
you gotta
have to
score
score.
too. You
Right.
gotta score too
But
every
then
time.
The thing with that team is they're not built to come back.
No.
No, they're not.
They're built to
They're
keep
not.
elite.
Yeah, because
When
they're
you're
a
down
pounder. They're a
21
running
nothing,
team.
Yeah.
Then Lamar has to throw the ball. He's still
Then he gets
not
exposed.
comfortable throwing the ball.
Yeah, he's not a passer.
I got a feeling the Ravens get up early, they get up often,
They
and they're gonna
fucking
blow doors
destroy
off the
them.
Washington football team.
I agree.
Hashtag football team.
Hashtag not my football team.
No.
Speaking of not my football team, the Cincinnati Bengals,
Ooh, the Bungles.
or as I used to call them, the
Yo,
Cinnamon
Burrow.
Bagels.
Cinnamon bagels.
Back when I was a
Joe
young buck, I
Burrow.
didn't know the difference.
It's a true story. You used
True
to say
story. I used to call them
cinnamon bagels.
Cinnamon Bagels when
Yeah,
I was
I
younger.
thought that was a football team.
Yeah.
I know.
Cincinnati Bengals. It's close. I was
I
trying
know.
my best. I was like 4.
Says a lot, Billy.
Doesn't it?
It says a
I
lot.
He
know.
enjoys his sweets. All right. Well, who are they playing?
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh.
The flying mustache in the game.
And whose favorite is the Bengals' favorite?
Yeah, the Bengals are favored by 2.5, so less than a field goal.
Okay.
I think Joe Borowski shows out tonight.
Oh, yeah.
On Sunday, and I think that Bengals win. I got the Bengals in that game.
This is going to be an interesting quarterback matchup.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm interested in watching this
I am
game. It
too.
sounds kind of crazy, right?
I'm a Gardner Minshew fan.
I like Minshew.
He's the real deal.
It's exciting to watch.
Burrow's interesting to see. If AJ Green can get on the same page and T. Higgins.
But T. Higgins had a good week last week.
He did.
He's another good player that if he's on the waiver wire and you have a hole in receiver,
yeah,
you can pick him up
Grab
and put
him
him
up.
in there, and I think he'll probably be productive.
I got him in like
Big
3 of my
week.
leagues. I picked him up on 3 of my leagues. He was a
Yeah.
hot commodity. You grab him. But I'm going to go with, like, my heart's telling me go with the Bengals because I'm like rooting for the Bengals all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But my brain's telling me Jacksonville because they're more of a been there, done that team.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to go Jacksonville.
Okay.
I think Gardner Minshew has a bounce back game after last week and he just shows
And
up.
it's pretty close to a pick'em game. You know, it's
It
2.5.
is.
So
Well,
it's not.
rightfully so. It's 2 evenly
Yeah.
matched terrible teams.
I
With
take
decent
the
quarterbacks.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah.
I'm a big Joe Burrow guy.
Yeah.
You've been big on him.
I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He's an LSU guy. He's incredible.
He is.
And I think he's gonna prove this week that like he's Joe Burrow.
He's legit.
He's
Is that
legit,
what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Gardner Minshew's a good, funny little backup quarterback. That's
Funny little
The fuck
backup.
did you just say?
That's what he is.
The fuck did he just
He's
say?
a backup quarterback that starts.
Let me turn my chair at you this way. He's
Guard-
a starting quarterback. He's better than Teddy Bridgewater.
All right, now y'all
He's
be
better than
sweet.
Jameis Winston.
Y'all be sweet.
Those are
now.
backups. Leave the mustache out of this.
Gardner Minshew is funny. He's a nice little
I
backup.
think he's funny.
I think he's
He's not.
He's a
I
solid
mean,
little backup.
He starts
that
football
starts.
games. He's
Yeah.
a starter.
Okay, Mr. Trubisky
No,
was
he
starting last
beat
week.
Nick Foles, who won a Super Bowl.
Nick Foles got hurt.
And then he
Forget
came
that.
back, and Gardner
Yeah,
Minshew
but-
kept his
yeah.
job.
Yep.
Because he got a happy little run last year. And
I'm happy with Gardner Minshew. If I'm a
Just
team,
because you like Joe Burrow doesn't mean you got to
I
take
know, you
shots
don't
at
have to
Gardner
have-
I'm the
Minshew.
Jaguars. I'm tanking for that kid from I don't know, Clemson.
Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm tanking. Gardner
There's
Minshew.
no way they
Gardner
can beat the
Minshew.
Jets in the tank
The
off.
Jets are
The
tanking
Jets are
off.
getting
Nah, you get
the first pick.
Nah,
And you know what they're going to
see, I
do?
think the
They're
Jets
not
are
even going
gonna
to draft
try.
Trevor Lawrence.
they
They're going to
won't.
draft
They're
somebody
that
else.
bad of a franchise.
They're going to draft like some like some like
draft a fucking.
yeah, I know, right? Okay.
Trash.
That's how bad they are. All right. Anyways, our next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing
Okay.
against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay.
The Buccaneers are favored by a touchdown, 7 points.
Okay. I'll
And the
take
Chargers are going to Tampa. They're traveling to Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Brady.
Tampa Brady. Okay, I'm gonna take Tampa Bay easily on this one. You got a rookie quarterback. I think Brady's probably something like 17-0 versus like rookie quarterbacks.
No Fournette.
I'm fine with that. Fournette just showed up and he really hasn't
Yeah.
been doing that much. He had that one good run against Carolina. Like he
Yeah.
really
He
hasn't
had
done shit.
100 yards last week.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah, but you don't. I guess you're right. Okay, you're right. I take that back.
Yeah.
But still, though, I have no problem with Fournette being out. Tampa Bay's defense versus Justin Herbert. He's a rookie quarterback. Tampa's defense is full of veterans. Like they're built on defense. Brady, like Bruce Arians said, he's a cherry on top.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna take Tampa. I'm gonna hammer that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therese, who you got?
I got the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, I like Herbert.
Tell me why.
I like Herbert. I just do.
Yeah.
He's a
He
good
played
guy.
well. He played well
He looks like he's
when
17.
he came in for Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like how he plays. Like he looks like
He looks
I'm
comfortable.
built for this moment.
Yeah.
Like he looks better than fucking
I was sketchy with him coming out of Oregon.
Baker Mayfield.
He does look
Much
better.
better.
than
He looks
Mayfield.
good.
He was
And
like
I
a
think-
He
real quarterback.
does.
Yeah.
And I think Brady's gonna struggle. I think he's.
The-
I don't know if he's hitting that wall or that cliff. But when I watch him play, I'm like, all right, he looks like he's 42, 43.
Yeah.
I don't think him and Bruce Arians. I don't like that combination at all.
Yeah. The Jets, I mean, not the Jets. The Chargers defense is good with
Melvin Gordon.
Bosa.
Melvin Gordon, Melvin Ingram.
Melvin Ingram.
Melvin Ingram's out.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah.
What?
Nearly positive he's out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they have
They still got a
Bosa.
solid defense.
They got the healthy Bosa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna take the LA Chargers. I'm with you, Therese. I got the Chargers. I like Herbert too. I think Keenan Allen's gonna have a big game. And yeah, so
Yeah, Melvin Ingram could return until October 18th.
really.
So he's out.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Brady's gonna pick apart this defense.
The cornerbacks
that doesn't make. I mean, I still think the Chargers are gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm confident.
Yeah. Well, hey, everyone's different, right?
Yep.
Therese, who you got between the Texans and the Vikings? The Texans are favored by 3.5 points. The Vikings stink.
I got
the Texans have had a tough schedule.
Yeah, I got the Texans.
Yeah.
I think Deshaun Watson plays better this week. Doesn't throw a ton of picks. He looks. I feel bad without he doesn't have DeAndre Hopkins anymore. You could tell. Like he looks like I don't know who to throw the ball to. I don't know. This guy's gonna catch it. This guy's gonna catch it. And but I still think he can beat Minnesota. Minnesota's trash.
They stink.
That whole team's trash.
What's the line? 3.5?
3.5 for the Texans.
So it's basically pick 'em, right? At this
No,
point.
well over a field goal.
I'm gonna take. I don't feel confident at all about betting on this game at all. Like 0.
No, I wouldn't bet on this
I would
game.
not bet on this game at all. Don't think just because the Texans played a bunch of tough opponents that they're gonna run over the Vikings. You know what I mean? Just like you said, Deshaun Watson has 0. He's not comfortable with anybody on the field right now at all. I think like Darren Fells is like the most comfortable person he feels the ball. He's a terrible tight end.
David Johnson.
And David Johnson isn't. Yeah. I don't know. If it's me, I would just pick the Texans just because I like Deshaun Watson. I'd root for him, but I would not touch this game.
I am taking the Minnesota Vikings, and I say that because every year Kirk Cousins takes a few games to get going. Remember last year, Stephon Diggs was talking about he wanted to get traded.
He's calling him out.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Kirk Cousins pressed the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
that.
Yeah, you like that. You.
Love it.
But so I'm going with the Vikings. I think they're gonna turn around. Texans are a good team to turn around with. I do think the Texans are better than their record says because they've had a tough schedule.
They have to be.
You know,
They've had the hardest schedule.
Chiefs, Ravens, and Steelers.
It's fucking
Tough,
Yeesh.
right?
I can't think of one team that could go 3-0 against that. You know what I mean? Like the Chiefs.
The
Okay,
Saints.
moving on.
No,
New Orleans Saints.
That's a terrible. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
the
2-3-0 teams, a 1-2
The
and 1
Seahawks
team.
could maybe do good.
Yeah, and even
I think Russell can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can do it.
It'd be
He's got
interesting to see.
2-1. But yeah, so I got the Vikings. You guys both took the Texans.
Donham, right?
Okay. So speaking of Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks, if you guys watched Tuesday's show, Wednesday's show, whatever it was, you would know that Therese said that the Seahawks are going to lose to the Dolphins. Seahawks are favored by 6 at this point. Therese, do you still think the Seahawks are going to lose to the Miami Dolphins?
I do. I think Russell's gonna have a terrible game.
A terrible game
Well, yeah. You know
to
how
the Dolphins.
you're due for a good game at some point. I think he's due to take a step down.
That's crazy.
Or a step back.
No, I guess the Dolphins
he's gonna underestimate them. They're gonna try to play hard because it's like their fucking Super Bowl right now. So they play hard. The Seahawks
They play hard. They lose by 21.
You could win by 3.
Could win by 1.
You could win by
They're going to lose by like 17.
No.
They're going to
I
get
think
smashed.
Russell he might, instead of 5 touchdowns, maybe it's 2 and a pick.
I'll tell you.
Not a bad game. But I think Miami can take. And I think Fitzpatrick plays terrible in the first.
I think
taken out for Tua.
Whoa, there's a lot of questions
And
here.
Tua gets the W.
I disagree with that. I think that Fitzpatrick's going to have a good game.
Yeah.
And I think the Dolphins, like Devontae Parker's going to have a good game. And, but I think that the Seahawks so the Dolphins are going to have a good game. So they're going to score, like, say, like 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks are going to score, like, 45.
Oh.
Stomp them. Stomp them. I'm not. So, Russell Wilson's going to be responsible for, like, 7 touchdowns. It's going to be a blowout. So
I said on the midday show that Seattle would win.
Yeah.
And after thinking about it more and thinking Chris Carson might be out, if Chris Carson's out, that's a huge blow.
They got Travis Homer.
Okay, it's a huge blow. Okay,
Stop it.
Seattle's going from
Stop it.
Seattle to Miami. That's like the longest trip you can make in the NFL. From Seattle to Miami. That's the longest road trip possible. I'm kind of starting to...
They're flying, though.
I know they're flying, but still, that's a long-ass plane trip. Talking like 6.5 hours, maybe more. Like, that's a long-ass time. You take a 3-hour plane trip, your neck hurts, your back's a little twisted.
I feel fine.
Russell Wilson, okay. If Chris Carson's out, if Chris Carson's ruled out, right, I might put some money on Dolphins to cover. I might.
Are you taking the Dolphins? Is that what you're telling me right now?
If Chris Carson...
Give it to me straight.
I'm giving it to you as straight as I can, Bill. If Chris Carson plays, I'm taking Seattle. If Chris Carson's out, I'm taking Miami.
I want you to give me a pick right now, Dolphins or Seattle. as it said right now, Chris Carson is questionable to play.
I'll questionably take the Seattle.
I think it's Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm writing down.
And I'm not rooting for Tua to come in. Fitzpatrick's
Tua to come in.
I think Fitzpatrick's gonna have.
I'm interested to see Tua.
Me too, but Fitzpatrick's playing himself. He's not playing himself out of the starting role yet.
He needs to.
He might this week, but I don't think he will. I think Seattle's secondary is questionable.
If
Fitzpatrick's Devontae Brock is a phenomenal wide receiver.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of taking over starting positions, do you think Jake Fromm is going to take over for Jake Allen?
Jake Fromm is listed as
wait,
out.
wait a minute. You said who the hell is Jake Allen? You meant Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
All the Allens.
All the
His
Allens.
brother.
Kyle Allen. He's going to get this week.
No, Fromm won't take over.
It's a hot take. That's a hot take.
The Bills are 3.5-point favorites over the Las Vegas Raiders. Therese, so you're confident that Josh Allen's not going to lose his job?
I'm not, but I think the Raiders win that game.
No, Josh
You think
Allen's
the Raiders
been...
win this
I
game?
do.
You think what? The Raiders?
I like that
You
team.
keep blowing my mind with these picks.
Hey, you can throw a bunch of hot takes at the wall. One is going to
One
stop.
of
I
us
like
did.
Derek Carr. I got really.
Well, you just tell me every week we go over this. You hate Derek Carr.
Hates
I
Derek
like
Carr.
Derek Carr.
Hates Derek Carr.
I like
Now
him
he
this
loves
week.
Derek Carr.
I like him this week against the Bills.
Why?
After watching him play against the Saints, we have a similar defense. He
Always
tore us up.
Comes back to the Saints. The Saints are just a worse team. The Saints are a worse team
Who
than the
that?
Bills.
We got Drew Brees. All right, back to the conversation.
Please.
I think Josh Allen's going to throw a lot of picks. It's going to hurt the Bills.
I hope he does. But I'm starting to believe in Josh Allen now. I've been watching
Bill,
more highlights.
I
of
like
him.
Josh
Josh Allen.
I'm like looking at his
Well,
stats. I'm like, who is this?
listen.
This fat nerd's fucking running around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a
What
jerk.
is he like 6'5"?
He's
240?
big. He's big.
He's a goober.
He looks like a big fat nerd, and he's running around everyone, throwing touchdowns.
Yeah.
And making me look like a damn fool.
Bill, you look foolish. I look foolish.
So,
Therese is looking
I actually
foolish.
picked Josh Allen.
And now
You
you're going
did. Now you're going the other way. I'm going the other way of you.
Against him this week. It's for the week for this game.
I'm going for the Bills just because I'm just sick of getting my pick wrong with the
Yeah.
Bills.
I know Ruggs
You-
is out for.
Ruggs is doubtful.
He's doubtful. Okay,
Yeah.
doubtful means you're not going to play.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
very trending. And I'm not just picking the Bills to win because of that. The Bills are a way better team than the Raiders. It's what
I think
it
the Raiders
appears.
are pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they're better than I expected them to be for sure.
Who, the Bills or the Raiders?
The Raiders.
Because
The
they're both better
Raiders,
than
the
I
Raiders.
expected.
Jacobs is good. Waller's didn't play great last week, but
Killed
before
my
against
Saints.
Patriots,
It's
he did
3.5 right now is the spread. I'm taking the Bills. And
Oh,
I
no,
feel
against
confident
Patriots,
about
Saints.
that.
good.
I feel confident about Josh Allen taking on the Raiders defense. Like you've seen how the Raiders played against the Patriots defense,
Yeah.
right? They scored like 13 fucking points or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The Bills are gonna run right through them.
Yeah.
Their offense is it's similar to the Patriots, but a little bit better because they have Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
They got better running backs right now.
And the way the Raiders are going, the game's probably gonna be canceled because the coronavirus is gonna run through there.
Have there been reports of Gruden with the corona?
No, well, yeah, he said he got it,
He did.
but then he also remember before he joked and he said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we made the phone calls to players.
He
Hey,
told everybody.
coach got the coronavirus," and he's like, they're like, "Oh, dang," you know, and they're like,
Listen,
"Oh,
man.
just kidding with this. So take it seriously, you know."
Yeah.
You know, wacky John Gruden.
Yeah.
And then he comes on and says that he had the
He
coronavirus
really had it.
when he got some criticism for not wearing his mask during
Yeah.
the Monday night game. So
I like John Gruden.
I like John Gruden too.
I don't.
Really?
ZYXW banana.
Oh my God, he ruined Monday Night
Why?
Football for me. I used to watch Monday Night
No.
Football when he was on
I
it
thought he
with
was
the
good.
volume off.
Why?
I thought he was
cannot
good.
take
I
his
thought
voice. It's a
I-
little, I just can't take his
who's on
whole.
Monday Night Football right now?
It's like,
I'd rather it be Gruden.
See that? You see that? You can't name them because they're not fucking different.
because it
should
is
be Randy
different.
Moss.
That's why, because it was Booger and the guy from the
Booger's-
mini golf show.
Booger was terrible. He was
Yeah.
terrible.
Joe Tessitore, that's who was on it before too.
Yeah. He's gone. They fired him.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm taking Buffalo.
All right. Undefeated Chicago Bears are underdogs again.
I love this
Against
game.
the Indianapolis Colts, favored by 3 points. The Bills haven't played a team that's won a game yet.
Who the Bears have?
I mean, the Bears.
Okay.
They're 0-7, I believe, is the record against the teams.
That's interesting.
Yeah. The Colts are favored by 3. Joe, who do you got? Colts, Bears.
I'm a big Nick Foles fan.
Yeah.
Big Nick Foles fan. And I thought the Bears were
Bears?
good. Yeah, I thought the Bears defense was good. I thought their weapons are decent. We know they got Allen Robinson. I know they lost Terry Cohen.
Yeah.
But
They're signing Lamar Miller to the practice squad. I don't know how relevant that's going to be.
he can practice.
Didn't they just sign him?
What is
To the
official?
practice squad.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not taking a win because of Lamar Miller. I'm thinking the Colts are going to underperform because they have been all year. They've been just kind of like a below average team.
That's what they are.
Yeah, and the Bears have been showing me they're 3-0 with a shitty quarterback.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So what do you? And I know
Yeah.
you said they played 0-7 teams, right?
Yeah.
But 3 of those losses are the Falcons. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
Falcons are pretty
The
good.
Falcons are a decent 0-3 team. I know
Yeah.
that's like
It's like an
oxymoron.
oxymoron.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
taking the Bears and I'm hammering the fuck out of
I'm
that. Are they underdogs?
The Bears are underdogs by 3.
I'm taking that all day.
I'm taking the Bears too.
All day.
I just think Nick Foles is gonna do it, and Colts. Yeah, like you said, they're like an average team.
Yeah.
I forget the Colts even exist.
Yeah.
Most people do.
Like I really do.
You got Phillip Rivers.
Oh yeah.
Is it Jonathan Taylor's the running back?
Yeah, in
He's
Wisconsin.
big in college.
Yeah.
I'll take the Bears, man.
The Bears, yeah.
Yeah. It
Clean
feels good.
sweep,
Yeah.
Bears feels
Right.
good. Yeah, we're all in this together.
I'm going Bears, baby.
All right, Sunday night football. Sunday.
Is this a big matchup?
San Francisco 49ers are favored by 7.5 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz is a big bag of dog shit. He sucks.
It's trash.
Jimmy Garoppolo is out, but Nick Mullins is pretty good. He threw for over 300 last week.
Oh, this is one of those games I just wish wasn't even on.
That
Like,
was a terrible game.
terrible.
Like they need some coronavirus within that.
Yeah, just push it off.
Just, there you go.
Yeah.
I'd be cool
Cancel
with that.
Shit.
I think it might be pretty good. I like Nick Mullins. I was saying before in one of our shows that the 49ers are going to start doing better once they get rid of Jimmy G and
You
his
did.
little...
You said that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they put Mullins in. That was put Mullins for over 300 yards.
Yeah.
49ers win against, I think it was the Giants. They're playing the Eagles. The Eagles stink. Carson Wentz stinks.
The Eagles are playing so
They're
bad.
just a big...
They played. You know how bad they are? They played for a tie. They punted.
They punted instead of kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
They punted the fucking thing.
They rather that.
To play for a tie.
He apologized.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
give a shit if you apologize. That's
Unapologetic.
Oh my god.
I'd rather you not
I would
apologize.
buy
You
your.
don't want-
I would go on the field. Just don't get the fuck off the
What
plane.
if it's good coaching?
Are you shitting me? You play for a tie?
Like what if he's just trying to give his team confidence instead of giving?
Oh yeah,
them-
because tying.
How confident?
I would rather lose
Yeah.
and blame my kicker.
You don't.
Yes.
Maybe Carson Wentz has a weak mind.
He does. I don't
He
give a
can't
shit.
take a L.
It's
so
all-
instead of a L, take this.
No,
team.
give me
Take
an
a
L.
shot.
I'd rather go 0-16
Yeah.
than 0-16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I'm
It's
never
garbage.
playing for a
It's
tie.
garbage.
You play for the
I'd
win.
fire him.
It's 4th and
He would
20.
never be on my team again if I
Fucking
owned
go
that
for
team.
Well, he didn't. Maybe he didn't trust Carson Wentz to
He
get
didn't.
first down.
No,
He
it's-
said that.
it's
He
the-
said he didn't.
You just kick the 59-yard field goal.
Yeah.
We don't trust the kicker. Who knows?
Who the fuck cares?
Then
don't play for the
lose.
tie.
Then you lose.
Yes.
Nah,
Give him a
man.
chance. Maybe he's good. Maybe
It's all
you're gonna give your kicker some confidence by
All
putting him out
about
there.
Mental health.
He's garbage. I'd
He's
fire him.
Hey, I'm
He's-
not
No,
arguing.
mental. He waxed mental health.
Don't you bring
He's
Playing for a
helping
tie,
them.
and
He's helping Wentz's confidence.
Wax mental.
It wasn't
Garbage.
a loss.
It's
You agree?
soft.
We didn't lose.
Soft.
Didn't win.
But he understands.
agree.
That coach right there showed you right then and there the capability of his team, the Eagles.
They're a bunch of
Right.
soft.
And who are they
bitches.
playing, Bill? The fucking Bengals, okay?
Bengals.
So if you're not good enough to beat the Bengals and you know it, he knew it. He knew it.
Yeah, so
right then
we're
and
not
there.
gonna beat him. We're gonna tie
We're
him.
gonna that's why I'm hammering the
fuck outta here.
Niners and I'm hammering Mullins.
Yeah, I'll never pick the Eagles to win again. I don't care who they're playing. I'm picking them.
No.
I picked the Eagles.
Yeah,
Of course
you do.
you would. Did we pick ties around
Why?
here?
Why? Deshaun Jackson's not playing. Alshon Jeffrey's not playing. Carson Wentz sucks. Their coach is a big pussy.
He is.
What else you want to know?
Yeah. Therese.
You know why I'm picking?
Fletcher Cox is out.
Doesn't matter. I think Carson Wentz shows up.
You hear the room just silent?
I just-
That's because you're wrong, okay?
Watch
Well,
when
Terrence,
I'm right.
you're gonna get people to X out of our videos
You are.
and stuff like
You
that.
are.
Believe me, America.
Don't believe him.
Pick the Eagles.
Therese, you're
don't.
high on the marijuana.
Yeah.
Don't listen
He's
to
over,
that.
here, he's over here puffing down on his pen like
What are you,
a.
Dave Chappelle over
Yeah,
here?
let me get a whack at that thing. Pass that over.
Yeah, there you go.
Pass that
Make it
over.
interesting.
In the name of Cam Newton and coronavirus, give me this thing.
All right, so I'm hammering the 49ers. I'm not touching the Eagles.
I'm too. And Nick Mullins is gonna be good. Debo Samuel's back this week.
Exactly. That's a good one.
pickup.
That's a good
Good
one.
pickup.
So yeah, move right past this game if you have to. Why is this on Saturday?
Read that.
Yeah. All right, Bill. All right, we got Monday Night Football. This is a good matchup. You got the Green Bay Packers.
You all right over there? This shit's powerful.
Too hard.
What is that?
Oh yeah. This is God's pen.
Is that Schlurm
Oh yeah.
and bombing
This
fluid?
is Black Jesus.
I thought it was. Is that what it's called?
It's Kobe.
All right,
That's
I
that
can take
Kanye.
that back.
That's that
Kobe
Kanye.
Bryant.
That
81
Kobe Bryant.
coughs and a heart attack.
Anyone? Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
I held back from making a terrible joke just then. Like something could have been said. Okay.
We're not
Makes you
going
feel
there.
high. We're not too
Packers
high.
7-point favorites against the 0-3 Atlanta Falcons. Packers are undefeated. Monday Night Football.
Devontae Adams is listed as
I think he's gonna play.
Questionable.
questionable.
Questionable, likely a play.
I think he's tending up to his problem.
He is. I got the Packers.
Yeah.
I like the Falcons though, but it just
I
sucks.
love the Falcons in this
Yeah,
situation.
they're gonna go
You
up
look at them
30-0 and lose 31-30.
I'll tell you
But
what.
then they'd cover.
Which team has more, which team has more pressure to win this week?
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
I-
By a lot.
No,
But they're-
no, their coach does. I think the Packers have more because I hear a lot of people saying they're not real, right? They start off great, and Aaron Rodgers turns into
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
and they turn into Aaron Jones' team, and
Aaron Jones is
whatever.
legit.
He's a monster.
He is.
He's good.
But I think Aaron Rodgers has to show out. You have to beat Atlanta on Monday night.
Well, you can beat them, but the Falcons can still cover.
They can.
It's
Well,
a
yeah,
set.
that
It's,
offense is crazy.
it's 7 points right now.
But Julio is still questionable.
Yes. Same with
So is
Calvin
Calvin
Ridley.
Ridley.
Really. So
Gage
Can
is
they cover?
expected to play.
I think their offense is still like Matt Ryan's still a good quarterback. He's
Yeah.
capable.
who's he throwing the ball to?
We could say the same about Drew
I think
Brees,
they're
and you
both
could sit
gonna-
there and rattle off.
But the
every
same
Drew
with
Brees-
like
Yeah,
the
but
same as
we've
the
been
Packers.
losing.
Devontae
That's the
Devontae
thing.
Adams has been out. We've been throwing the ball to Lazard and whoever. the fuck.
Lazard's out.
Well, Aaron Rodgers
Yeah,
and
but-
Matt Ryan.
I know what you
two
mean, though.
Different players.
I think Russell Gage is gonna have
They're
a
both
monster
good
game.
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If Russell Gage is because
Yeah.
them two are both if they do play, they're still gonna be limited.
Yeah.
Russell Gage is gonna be a target machine. He's gonna get a ton.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So who do you got in the game? Falcons or Packers?
I got Packers winning, but I got Falcons covering.
So you got Falcons. Therese?
I got the Packers winning.
Packers.
I don't think Atlanta will cover.
I
Okay.
think it's all about.
I'm taking the Packers
This
too.
is Dan
Cover.
Quinn, right? It's Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
This is Dan Quinn's last game. If they
If they
lose,
Yeah.
if they lose, this is his last game. Do you understand what that does to a team, right? If you're sitting there, you're comfortable with your coach and all that, you don't want a new coach.
Nah.
You like the coach you got. You know,
Yeah.
it's been like 3-4 years. You want that. There's a
He
lot
was
of
a
pressure.
Legion of Boom defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also is a 28-3 fucking losing head coach in the Super Bowl to the Tom Brady Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible coach, I guess.
Yeah. Plays
All right, we got some fantasy sleepers.
fantasy replacements. Some
Replacements.
sleepers because we got a lot of players out this week.
There's a ton.
Cam Newton's out with the Rona. Mike Thomas is hurt.
They're saying that the Chiefs game and the Patriots game might happen Monday or Tuesday. They say
Yeah.
Tuesday. I'm saying that's bullshit.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey, how could it?
Yeah, so it's even more players that are gonna be out.
Yes.
Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Clyde
Elaire, Travis Kelsey,
Travis Kelce,
Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman.
If you're terrible, you got Sony Michel starting.
Yeah.
That's your own
You
fault.
started Rex Burkhead last week though.
I did. I started Rex
Nice.
Burkhead because I'm smart. Because I'm fucking
You
wicked smart.
starting him this week?
Burkhead?
No, I can't. He's
No,
got the
no,
Rona.
that's what. Oh yeah. It's gonna be out, right.
Yeah, he might not have it, but his boys do.
Yeah. So we got some players that are gonna because also we got the Titans and Steelers is postponed to week 7.
Yeah, no Tannehill.
So
There's no James Conner.
no Juju. No
Eric
Roethlisberger,
Ebron,
no
right, they
Eric
call him
Ebron.
Ease.
So let's see what we got. We got some. Brian Fitzpatrick is only owned by 24% of teams. He could be a good replacement.
If you got Roethlisberger,
Yeah.
Tannehill, or Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Or
and
Mahomes.
you need one here in a 2
Yeah.
quarterback league or something like that. So, or he'd probably be picked. I don't know. But if Fitzpatrick's there,
Yeah,
I
you
would
need to
I would
grab
use
him.
him this week against who they play Seattle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Seattle's secondary is questionable.
Well, I
We
mean,
know
the thing
this.
about it is they
Yeah,
put up
yeah.
Seattle allows a lot of points,
Tons.
but they score a lot of points.
Also,
So
just
that's
puts
why.
up more.
So
That's a good pick, Bill.
thanks.
Fitzpatrick.
So do you got someone you want to put out there this week for a good fancy replacement?
Yeah, I like Russell Gage.
Russell Gage,
I like Russell Gage.
Atlanta Falcons
Yeah.
receiver.
I also like Renfro.
Hunter Renfro from
Yes.
the LV Raiders.
They're both gonna get targets.
Yeah.
And that's what you're looking for. If you're in a PPR or if you're just in a regular one, you're looking for.
Yeah, if someone gets a lot of targets, then you're more likely to get a lot
Exactly.
of catches, right?
And you got Calvin Ridley's questionable. Like we just said, Julio Jones is questionable.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a high-scoring game.
Mhm.
I'm big on Gage. I'm big on Renfro.
Yeah,
The new Ruggs.
yeah. I like T. Higgins.
Yeah.
T. Higgins is
Clemson, great.
Clemson great.
He's a
He's
monster.
been trending
Rookie.
in the right direction.
What's it called? Joe Burrow was giving him the ball a lot last week. I think it's going to continue into this week.
Yeah.
If T. Higgins is available and you need a receiver,
Yeah.
I'd pop him right in there.
We saw what the Dolphins did to the Jaguar secondary.
Yeah.
And they exploited the fuck out of them.
They did.
So why can't Joe Burrow, who is a better quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Absolutely.
Right? Like fundamental wise, in the mind and all that.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick's a gunslinger. He'll make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Higgins is due for a big game.
Yeah, do.
He's due.
Terez, you got anyone you want to throw out there this week?
I got Traquan Smith.
Traquan Smith, New Orleans. Since I had a feeling you were going to go in that direction.
Because I think Mike Thomas out, Emmanuel Sanders not getting any targets. I think Drew Brees is more comfortable with him than I think anybody else on that team outside of Mike Thomas.
And Kamara, obviously.
Kamara.
We talking wide receivers,
Yeah.
And
no Jared
Taysom
Cook.
Hill.
Yeah.
Line him out. I'm putting him out wide.
I think you see a lot of Taysom Hill coming. No, I'm just kidding.
He might.
He might make an appearance.
They
No, he
said
probably is.
he's a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, maybe like for
But-
like the Argonauts or like
Like I think if Brees
one of them
starts
teams.
struggling, we might see a little Taysom Hill experiment out there.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I'd like Jameis Winston at tight end and see what the fuck he got.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
boy.
See what you got, yeah.
See what you
He's
got.
about the same size as Jared Cook.
Yeah.
About the
Just
same
go out there
size.
and eat a W. All right.
That's it. I go with the,
Eat a W.
What in the world?
I don't know what that means.
Do you remember that?
No.
When he did that, it was like a pump. He was like pumping up the it's like the team, like before the game, whatever. And he's
Yeah.
going like this. He's like, "We're gonna eat the W," and he's like eating the fucking his fingers like the fucking crab legs. Like remember that?
Oh,
But he's eating the W.
Poor
Look it up.
Jameis.
Look at it. It's cringy.
Google it.
Oh, that was cringy. This is all what's going on
Oh
here.
my God.
Watch it.
I know.
Watch it. You
All
guys
right.
know. They don't know. They don't know. They're on a
Yeah.
thing sports though. Don't even watch video. Jimmy Graham, if he's still available, he's legit this year. Now that,
Wow.
especially since Foles is playing,
Yeah. You look to scoop him up. If you got a tight
yeah,
end
he's
need right
resurging right now. Jimmy Graham, I
He's
had him
owned in
starting
what,
the year, and I'm
now,
happy.
44% of the league.
Exactly 44% of Yahoo
I
standard
did my
leagues.
homework, and
PPR.
I did add Jimmy Graham in a couple of my leagues because he was there. I'm big on
Yeah.
Nick Foles, Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy
He's still
Graham.
capable. This has been a huge
Because you
talent.
got Cook out, and you got Ebron out, and you got some
Yeah.
players out. So.
No Kelsey. I'll take Jimmy
Kelsey's
Graham.
probably gonna be out, yeah.
Let's face it. If you're in a league and you have Travis Kelsey, there's probably no one else that's out there.
Kittle's supposed to be playing this week.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's coming back early.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bank on him to have a good game though.
I always bank on him to have a good game.
Oh, Kittles?
Yeah, yeah.
Even
I-
without
easy
even
handle.
without
That's why I
Jimmy
didn't draft
G.
him.
Especially without Jimmy G. Mullins gonna be feeding him the ball. Mullins the real deal.
I don't believe in Mullins.
Well,
Who else you got on this little?
you're wrong,
On this
Terez.
little cheat sheet you got
Nice
here.
cheat sheet you got here. All right, you want to take a look
Yeah,
at
let me
it?
see this.
Go ahead.
All right. I like Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Pearson, 60%. If he's there, he's getting some carries in Detroit.
I don't like Kirk Cousins.
One bit.
There's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks out. Kirk Cousins
Yeah.
is gonna be putting up some numbers against who are they playing? The
Minnesota?
yeah, we went over the game.
We did, we went over every game.
Did you go the right way? Go the right
I
way.
never do. Wow.
Next page.
Jacksonville? No, it wasn't Jacksonville.
What
No,
team
it
is
was
it?
Texans. The Texans.
Oh,
Yeah, lighten him up.
Line him up.
Lighten him up. Kirk Cousins, if he's there, and you need a quarterback, if you got Mahomes, and you say you got Mahomes and Roethlisberger,
Yeah.
pop him in there.
This is going to be such a fucked up week.
It's gonna be a fucked up week.
I'm not confident at all looking
No.
at what's going on. with the
Godwin's out. Like, yeah, no Newton, Mike Thomas, James Conner, Derrick Henry, Tannehill, Roethlisberger, Juju Smith, Leonard Fournette's out, Jared Cook's out, Deshaun Jackson's out, A.J. Brown, Chris Godwin, Jimmy Garoppolo, Eric Ebron, more. Probably Julian Edelman,
Yeah.
Kelsey, Mahomes,
N'Keal Harry.
Carey. I keep getting his names mixed up.
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
There's so many
There's
people.
guys-
And we're not even talking like also Saquon's out from injury.
Saquon,
We're talking Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Like, there are so many injuries in the league this
It's
year.
insane. And like Abs has been out, and
Well, that's what happens when you
Julio's
don't
been
have
out.
a preseason.
There's been
No Michael
preseason,
Thomas.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin's
Yeah.
had it.
Like the third preseason games where everyone tears their ACLs.
Yeah.
We didn't even get that.
And you bring on all the
Not
practice
happening
squad
now.
players. This is terrible for the
Yeah.
NFL. They did not figure out what they're gonna do if the coronavirus happens, and it fucking shows right
Yeah.
now. And NFL, you fucked up. You should have been in a bubble. First of all, why aren't
Should've
we in
been
a
bubble.
bubble? Why aren't we in a bubble right now for the NFL? There's no fans.
Yeah, I don't know why. Is this
Uh.
Is it because they only play one game a week? Is it just like they'll go stir crazy?
You know what they should have done? They should have changed their schedule. Instead of having it one day a week, they should have figured out a different way to do it.
Yeah.
They should have. And I know this probably.
What would you suggest?
Well, maybe like the logistics are like that's a ton of players, and you got to play on. You can't play
Well,
on
maybe
the
they
same
should do that-
field day after day. Like
They need to be in their own individual bubbles then.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
They need to keep their team in like a hotel in fucking Foxborough or
But
in
that's
Green Bay.
ridiculous though, because you're talking from now all the way until February.
Right.
NBA players, NHL players just went through it.
They went for a month, 3 months tops.
Yep.
3 months tops. Right? We're talking from the beginning of the.
So we're talking from what? September, October, November, December, January.
We're talking training camp too. Like that's a long fucking time. I know they get paid millions
So
of
what?
dollars.
Do it.
I
don't
think
give a fuck.
that's why I'm
Fucking do
saying
it.
they should have figured out a different way of doing the schedule.
I don't think the NFL finishes their season.
You don't think so?
I don't.
I'm with
I
you.
didn't think they would even start, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they
Just
just
looking
pushed
at the
right through.
logistics of it, like, that's so many people.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to figure this out? When that's, like, basketball players, what, 15 max on the team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple
Like,
coaches, but
yeah.
they're showing the coaches bench
And the
anyways.
football team, what is that? They knock it down.
I mean,
to
they have 22
65,
starters, just
whatever.
think.
It's like 60 something.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
so many fucking
And
people.
coaches and staff and
Training, everything.
water boys and all that.
Like, I'm
you know.
surprised they've made it, what is it, week 4 now?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised too, because they're all going home to their houses, to their
Yeah.
families, where they're not being like your kids go to school, your wife goes shopping.
The wife
all it
goes to
takes.
work.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like that's what like an assistant coach. His wife could be working at fucking Walmart or something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she comes home.
You don't know. How would you know what I mean? She has it, you get it, you bring it to work.
Yeah, no one got symptoms.
What I'll say is, there's no way the Super Bowl is going to be played in February. I'm thinking if they finish the year, it's going to be pushed way the fuck out. We're going to see some weeks where there is no football.
Yeah.
I think that you get 3 teams, right, that have totally shut down, and you can't figure out a way to schedule it properly because you're running out of bye weeks. And they gave the Super Bowl 3 weeks; they can push it back.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be enough. I feel like this is the beginning of the storm.
They should just make it so if yeah, I don't know. If someone on your team gets it, just fucking give them an L for the week. You forfeit.
You might have to.
You forfeit, and the other games go on.
And if they do that, this whole year is bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta kill
Yeah.
it, man.
This whole year, fantasy's thrown out the window. Betting's
Yeah.
garbage.
Yep.
There's nothing. You got it
I think a lot of that's driving the league to push through this shit.
pushed
Yeah.
through.
Like the betting and all that stuff. Like, that's a lot.
They got a lot of money on like
That's what I'm saying,
DraftKings being
like,
a sponsor and
You
stuff like
can't
that.
play, oh, we're not having the season.
Think of how
Yeah.
much money they've already lost by no fans, no
Yeah.
memorabilia.
Yeah, the tickets.
So much going out, and now they're sitting there looking at this. They're saying, "Fuck."
Yeah.
We need to figure. All right, Texans. The Steelers. You're gonna play on Tuesday. Okay, we're
Yeah.
all gonna play on
The
Tuesday.
Steelers started this week not knowing they had a bye. They didn't even have anyone
They got
test
fucked.
positive. They got fucked.
They got fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for another episode of Kick a Touchdown Sports. I'm Bill White, Joe White, Therese Verrett. Follow us on Instagram at Kick a Touchdown Sports. Twitter, Kick a TD Sports.
That's me. I do the Twitter.
Views from Saturn. Follow Views from Saturn at Views from Saturn on Instagram. It's been great. Have a great week 4. Hopefully they play all the games this week. Who the hell knows?
It's chaos.
But either way, y'all be sweet. Peace out.